Okay, next day. It's Wednesday, May 19th, about 8 o'clock at night, and I am just gonna put Bubba and Rocky back together and do a little cleaning today. I'm not gonna do much fixing up or adding on, but I am just gonna basically do some cleaning because I'm not gonna be here tomorrow on Thursday, and Friday night we will be open. So I gotta make sure everything's ready to roll for Friday and for Saturday and Sunday, and then on Monday I'll come back and I'll continue working on the gang. There's Rocky's back right there, the back of his head. I'll put that on. But right now I'm gonna put the benches back. One of them's already back. Man, that paint job came out really good. That looked awful. I wish I had taken a picture of it before I painted it to show you like a before and after, but yeah, that looks 10 times better. It's not the same shade as this brown. I mean, I got Fairfax brown, which is what this is, because that's what we painted this with. And that matches that, but not this. So I don't know, maybe it's like a higher shade of something, I don't know, but it's passable. It looks good. So now the other one is dry. I'm going to move that one over there, and I'm going to sweep up. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe if I stand over here, you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you see all those paint chips right there? Yeah, that's what came off of that. So I'm going to clean that up, and then take this tarp with me, because it's my tarp. And then, yeah, so I'm going to sweep up, clean up everything, and then get back to putting Bubba's head back on and Rocky's head back on, and turning the volume up to a reasonable volume, and then yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, one more thing. This came in the mail here. This is the new plant that we are getting, and it's going right over here. Right over here. Now, when we have the Christmas tree here in November, December, we'll probably move the plant over a little bit. But for now, it's going to stay right next to Bubba. And the good news is it's just as tall as him. Like, it goes about to like maybe like this high. So that's pretty good. It's definitely taller than that one over there, because I checked. But yeah, it's in the box right there, so I got to take that out. So yeah, that's where we are today. Got the plant over here. I got a basket down there. I'm gonna put some stones in there to keep the plant from falling over. It's kind of hard to see. I'm not gonna be here much longer. I have an idea to fix Rocky's eyes. What I want to do is I want to make his eyes look the way they used to in the 90s. Kind of similar to this. It's hard to see in the picture, but his eyes back then, because this is the 90s, this picture right here, his eyes kind of look like Tony's eyes a little bit. If you can see that design. Like, you see the way the iris is in the eye right here? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to try to imitate. So I'm going to try to imitate that as best I can. And Hank has the same thing, too. You could tell. Like, the way the design is, you know? So I'm going to do that. I just got the feather back on Henrietta's hat, right up there. It needs adjusting. It doesn't look the best right now, but I'm gonna adjust that tomorrow. And if you notice, Henrietta has, and by the way, I did recognize this even back when I was a kid. Back then she had one green eye and one blue eye. And even in the early 2000s she had that. You could tell. Right there, one green eye, one blue eye. So I'm going to bring that back as well. Yeah, because right now she has both blue eyes. So this one I'm going to leave alone, and this one I'm going to try to change up as well. So yeah, and as far as the ring goes, I'm going to get the ring back. I can't put an actual gold ring on here that's made of metal, because anything made of metal here, guys, it's going to deteriorate and it's going to leave a stain on the fur, and I don't want to do that, because you saw what happened with Bubba's fingers here when he had that pin in his fingers by holding one of Henrietta's feathers. So we don't want to do that. So I'm going to get something that kind of mimics that and put that on. And yeah, so everything's coming along okay. I fixed Tony's bandana. His bandana was falling off over here, so I stitched it back on. And yeah, so that's what's going on today. Pretty much the same old stuff. And I got pictures here for references in the photo album. You've seen these pictures on YouTube before, but I'm using these as references. So I think I have a few more here. Yeah, here we go. Here's a few more that I have. And there's one. Yeah, look, see, there I am when I was 5 years. Yeah, this is 1998. So I was 5 years old here. Yeah, see, I told you. That bench used to be right over there. Right over there in that back corner. That's where it was, because I sat right on it. So, yeah, that's where I am right now. And yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along okay. I wish I was doing more, but I was only coming in here to see what else needs to be done. And it seems to me like this is going to take a month or two to finish. So I think the vlogs are going to be coming out over the next several weeks, I want to say. So we're going to be opening soon, 7 days a week, and if we do that, and if I'm still doing the vlogs, I'm probably going to have to be coming in here at like 6 in the morning and doing this, which is fine, because when Ian and I did the 2019 vlogs, we were coming in at 6 in the morning, 6, 7 in the morning anyway, and getting the job done, so that's pretty much the plan here. Bubba's eye, this is the best I can get Bubba's eyes. I know they're kind of, someone said they're wonky or something, but hey, you know, if you look at the picture, see how one's all the way in and the other one's stepping out, and same thing over here. You can tell. Now I can fix it. What I'm really trying to do is I'm really trying to get his eyes to go back and forward. But for some reason the wire isn't allowing me to do that. But they work, because if you push the air hose for the eye function to go back and forth, it works. But it's not doing it automatically for some reason. I don't know why. As far as the triangles go, I know what you guys are talking about. I can see it in the picture. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Again, you know, I'll see. We'll see what happens. You know, we're not going to get to everything this year. Again, there's always next year. We don't have a whole lot of time this year, actually, to get stuff done, because it's May 25th today, so we don't have a whole lot. We don't have a whole lot of time, but I'm definitely going to work as hard as I can to get as much done as I possibly can. And as far as the ears go, yeah, I know, I want to see this. This ear should actually be down a little bit and facing outward, like that. because you look at this picture, that's the way it was, you know. And it looks like they didn't have a whole lot of stuffing in them, actually, because these are the original, you know, these are not the original ears. These are. Because, again, they got new fur in 2000, you know. So, yeah. Bubba doesn't even look like he has much stuffing in his arm here. It looks like they just threw the fur right over the mechanism. There's obviously stuffing in his hands and his fingers, but not in the arm. Definitely not, at least not there. And this was, what, July 16th, 1998. So, yeah, this is, yeah, it was obviously different then. And his railroad head is probably somewhere behind his box. His railroad head was always falling off. So, yeah, so that's where we are today. And, I'll be back. So, yeah, at least I know where I stand here.